All
Your
right.
stream deck has become Hal. I'm going to join Marcus, being your stream deck is Hal.
I wouldn't join Mark. I wouldn't trust him.
It's better than joining Gutsy. He's always wants to kick my ass.
This is true. But
And
before
that's my phone.
Right. So before I do anything, I'm going to jump into the atomic shop, see what we got going on that I don't have any atoms for.
Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of
Red rocket shit.
Yep. But there's a couple of good ones in there. The interesting thing about this atomic shop is that most of the bundles the things can be broken out and bought individually. Which is kind of nice. Most of the time bundles are, well, just that, bundles, and you can't always get the thing you want. Like if you look at the bundle down on the bottom row and it says Red Rocket Resource Bundle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing in the upper right-hand corner of that picture. Now, if you don't already have a coffee machine and whatever, that's a great bundle. But the thing that's in there that people might not have seen is the upper right-hand corner is quite literally a dumpster, but it's a resource dumpster. It actually collects junk items for you.
Nice.
There's lots of things that collect junk, but what's cool is that if your dumpster collects junk, then you can have your dog collect other things and you don't miss out on the junk and so forth. And that can be had all by itself. At 120 atoms, you can't afford it either way.
My dog still fucking collects junk, even though it's not supposed to be collecting junk.
So the Red Rocket has the coffee machine, the dumpster, the store, and what is that, a refrigerator?
Yeah, the long upper left-hand corner is a refrigerator. The thing is you can also get the freezer in one of these bundles. Do not pay for the cooler. What they call it, a cooler, because it's not a refrigerator. They call it a cooler. Don't buy that. Don't. You want the freezer, because the freezer the deep freeze is 0 spoilage. The cooler and everything else is just 50% spoilage. So,
and you can also buy a freezer at Crater for gold bullion.
Right.
About 1,200 gold bullion.
Well,
if you have the rep.
Right, and rep. That's the biggest deal. Is it's rep as well. And if you've got one character, then it's all good. But if you're like me and you've got a bunch of characters, then quite honestly, the atomic shop at virtually any cost is a heck of a lot easier way to go.
So the question is, how do you break the items
Camp resource
out?
bundle.
You have to go. You have to look into like your camp and go find the individual items.
Right.
For your camp.
So
you don't break the bundle. You find the individual pieces that would be in the bundle.
They break the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey, True. How you doing, buddy? Are you home?
You've already started your stream, so
I did.
Should probably go ahead and start mine.
Well, did you enjoy some Texas hospitality while you were here?
Oh, that's right. True was traveling, huh? I forgot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was time to.
He even posted a short on his channel about him tagging out his son. So that was awesome. No, Texas sucks. No, I think you're full of shit.
Yeah, he's definitely full of shit. Even where I lived in Texas, which sucks, it doesn't suck.
Right.
Because it's Texas. It's God's country.
I mean, and Jesus, you were like in San Antonio. That's one of the pretty towns around here.
It's one of the best places in Texas.
The worst place in Texas was wherever there was the softball size hail the other day.
Yeah, the part of Texas I lived in was like Satan's butthole.
I was gonna say, well, yeah, I'll be good. I was gonna yeah, be good.
Nothing but flatlands and dead bushes, no mountains, no green, no. It's true. Texas is nothing like Grants Pass. But you had to pump your own gas too, which I know is a real shocker for an Oregon boy.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw a full serve station in Texas.
But there might be some full serve stations. It's illegal to pump your own gas in Oregon.
I know. Same in New Jersey.
Used Uber, okay. Fair enough.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
There's the rustic sink.
Oh wow, you can now. Cool. Heaven forbid they, I don't know, let you do something yourself.
Oh, they raised the minimum wage in Oregon to something like $22,000 an hour, so I guess they had to get rid of the gas station attendants.
Now, it says that I have something free in the camp.
Yeah, go up to featured or go up to the main page.
No, I don't want to go up to the main page. I want to look in camp and see my free item.
Where it says that it's
Where it says that it's free. Damn it. Don't tell me it's free in the camp if you won't show it to me.
They didn't break out the freezer
It's there.
from the Red Rocket set. Bastards.
It's because they know people want it.
Hey, Zero. I hear you, True. You had much more important things to be doing than looking around the River Walk. But yeah, the River Walk is fantastic. It really is the reason to go to San Antonio.
Ghoul broke my wall.
Because even in August and September, when it's hot as shit, the Riverwalk is nice.
It's one of my favorite interior decorations in the whole game.
The Nixie tube clock.
Yep.
There we go.
Every build has a Nixie tube clock on the side of the bed.
All right.
Even in Fallout 76, I got to know what time it is when I wake up in the morning.
Now I'll go to featured and not see any of the tabs up top.
Nice. I just noticed that on your stream.
200.
Oh, that's useful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
Every time I tab out to try and start my stream, something attacks my camp.
There you go. I hope that answers your question, Zero. So he'll be streaming shortly as soon as he's done getting his ass handed to him.
By Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I bought all the free stuff. That's all I can afford. Cool. Let's get out of here. All right. And on the advice of Mr. Faentur, we are going to jump into a private server to get started with our dailies and weeklies and stuff like that.
You remember where to go to get the soap in the tub?
No.
Okay. Are you joining me or are you building your own?
Well, I joined Marcus already, so
Well, in a minute, let me get this, Rob. Let me get this horde done, and then I will show you on my server where to get the
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's up in the Panhandle now.
Wichita Falls.
My mom was born there.
When my battle brother Ed spent some time as a Air Force NCO, he loaded planes there.
Nice.
I was at Fort Silly, Oklahoma, doing artillery things. I used to drive down there all the time. They had a better NCO club.
Bit froggy here. Okay. It's Marcus.
Just me.
And hello to Rob too, says Zero.
Hello,
Hey, Zero.
Kill a cryptid, kill a cultist, sell Mothman egg omelet. Okay, so far easy.
Yeah, and it's also kill humans. So the start with the cultists, and then that'll transition to your humans as well.
And by cooking Mothman eggs into omelets to sell to the vendor, that is also cooking meat-based meals.
Right.
Collect Mothman eggs.
Okay.
Scrapped to produce acid. Okay, weeklies. Visit another player's shelter. Reroll.
Yeah, for you, I did it, but it was painful, to say the least.
What's painful about visiting another player's shelter?
I'll tell you, if you're having the bug that Draco is really having, and that I am having as well, but to a much less extent, every time you go into somebody's shelter, even your own, it causes the bug to fire off, and
right.
your keyboard is basically essentially frozen, and you cannot.
I understand.
It sent you a team invite, so that way you can see where I'm going to go, so you can get your soap.
All right, I will do that in a second. I was busy advertising.
Oh, okay. Bless you.
Odd, welcome aboard.
That's you again. Okay, so Vic, let me know when you're.
Apparently, I declined the invite, and you're no longer online.
That's nice.
There,
So
you're
rude.
online again.
So rude, Marcus.
I know.
Send him an invite and then leave. Ugh.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, now I can fast travel to you.
If he doesn't get off his ass and do it, I'm done. Why should I wait around?
Hey, True, welcome aboard.
Good point. Good point. There we go.
Okay, so when you're ready, fast travel to Charleston Station.
Is that where you're at?
Yes.
Good, because I fast traveled to you.
So yeah, you should come up pretty close to me. Just wait for a second. Just wait, and we'll go together to guide Vic on his server, because if you get them all here, there won't be enough for him. So it's good that he's on his own server for a moment.
See,
I reviewed the Angry Turtle video.
For what?
Plasma caster.
Oh, okay.
Now, he recommended 2 different capacitors.
Well, Prime. He always recommends Prime. Yeah.
Yep.
Which I'm not bothering with. And
The one that she had the last 2 times we saw her.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Ivan.
I hear
Welcome
you,
aboard.
Zero. Well, continue to be on the mend, and don't
I'm
sweat yourself too hard.
I'm somewhat interested in it, but I don't have it currently, and I don't have an opening for it in my roster right now. True, what capacitor do you run on your plasma caster? But you do run bloodied, so it's probably going to be different than my
No, pretty much the same. It's not. It's about. Well, whatever.
Okay, I'm at
Zero,
Charleston
I said hi
Station.
to you when you were over on Vic.
Follow the railroad tracks north-ish. Go over the bridge. If you look off to your left as you go over the bridge, you see the big power pylon.
Yes.
We're gonna follow those power lines. So if the big pylon right across from the bridge is 1, I kind of head down towards 2, down in the valley. And then again, kind of head northeast up towards power pylon 3. Or run out of AP. And when you get to 3, before you touch it,
my chatbot's talking.
Let me give you a piece of advice before you touch anything. Okay, so in the center of the 3rd pylon should be a tub and a freezer, refrigerator, and inside the tub is like all the soap you could ever want. Yeah, he's almost there. Don't touch it yet. Well, okay, go ahead. Pick it all up fast.
Faster,
Not fast
Rob.
enough. No,
Oh.
yeah, he's not. See, it starts bouncing around and gets out of your
Yep.
way.
I know. That's why I was hitting the button as fast as I could.
Yeah, it's just you're not picking it from outside view.
I got 14 of them.
Okay, good. All right. So yeah, so just do it fast because half of them sink.
I know they sink through the ground.
Through the ground. So
Maybe a very, very short stream.
oh, already
Yep.
you hear it bouncing under there,
I do.
Rob? Yeah.
It's still bouncing around under there.
Yep. Sometimes you can throw a grenade in there if you're desperate, but you'll almost never find it. Did you get them? You did.
I got all 14 of mine.
Yeah,
there.
and so did Vic on his stream. I can see it. Nice. Did you use a bottle of stuff, Booster? You should both use. If you're gonna go through these, as many of them as you can today, then you should probably use a bottle of Booster.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea.
You're stuck. You're stuck for bad, huh?
Well, right now I'm walking fine, but when I was walking up to the tub, I couldn't walk.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, that's why I agree. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. All right.
I'm
so
suffering from flatland.
Oh boy, that's gonna give you all of the.
Gonna make your arms tired.
Yep, because you just flew in, right?
Yep.
Okay, so cook a meat meal and eat a meat meal. Eat a cooked meal. So you can do both of those. That's easy. Kill cryptid, easy. Cultist, easy. Scrap junk to produce acid. That doesn't take long. As a matter of fact, I just got that one by doing everything else. Purified waters, easy peasy. Yeah. Took me about 90 minutes earlier today while I was waiting for work call.
Nice.
To do them all. So weeklies and daily are done. Dailies and weeklies. They're supposed to call between 11:30 and
28. Okay.
on my time, but they're never ever on time.
Does that surprise you?
Well, considering that they are a service that we pay to be a part of, yeah, it kind of does actually.
I've always felt like if you pay somebody for the purpose of being, you know, for their service, right?
Yeah.
And you let them get away with that.
Oh, I don't. But yeah, they don't. I'm always nice to the person who calls, but I always get a survey afterwards, and I always say they're late because they're always late. The biggest problem is that it doesn't really matter in the long run.
Or the short run.
Yeah, if it's not overall a drag on your
it doesn't
business performance.
It doesn't matter because
that's nobody else's business.
I know.
All right. I know what you're gonna say, and yeah, you're right, and ha ha ha, yes, funny joke, but it's not the stream's business, so.
Yeah, I know what Vic was gonna say too, but yeah, in the long run, if it's not gonna be a drag on your business performance, letting them get away with it.
Except that the problem is that I can't do anything else, you know. Because the only thing harder than getting them to call on time is getting them to answer the phone when you just call them straight up. It's like everything else, you know. Operators cost money, and they don't want to have any operating costs. So
I hear you.
And they screwed it up. So I'm going to have my boss call them when he gets back from out of the country vacation in 2 weeks.
No.
Traveling for business or pleasure?
No, pleasure. There's no.
You said that just with such derision. Oh, pleasure.
Yeah, because he never. I mean, come on, no. Are you? Shit. He's literally in some island off the coast of Costa Rica or something.
This guy Faentur has a shelter. I'm gonna go inside.
Careful, could be a trap.
Trap base.
And there's nothing in here.
Ah, see? That's the illusion.
Well, there's a xylophone. And it says I can beat it.
Just beat it.
Yeah, I need to find a way to speed up my fembot a little bit. She is quite a few seconds behind. What are we cooking here? Scrap steel, huh?
Oh, great. Fucking use my language. Trying to do Swarm of Suitors, and the Mirelurk that I need to kill is underground. Just wonderful.
The Mirelurk you need to kill is underground.
Yep. You've heard of Land Shark? Well, this is Land Mirelurk. We are 15 seconds away from failing because can't kill him. Yep, it's done. Boom.
I was just coming to try and help.
Yeah. See, now he popped up. The thing ended and he popped up. I watched it happen. Piece of shit.
It's like he went underground just to fail the event.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Yes, Gutsy. All right. Well, that was a lot of cultists dead.
Oh, the queen just showed up. I think you got him, Tex.
Yeah. That's what happens when you fail this, is the queen pops up.
It took more effort to kill that hunter than it did to kill her.
Yep. Yep, it does. All right, well, so much for that. Going back to my pup tent. So, you should go to the sacrificial glade and kill the cultists there.
The sacrificial glade, not to the
Well, you can.
Point Pleasant.
Well, there's not enough. You have to go to multiple places, but I was going to say go to sacrificial glade because you need 30 enemies. You need 30 humans.
All right, where's sacrificial glade?
It's over down by Watoga, or Sacramental Glade. Sorry, because you need 10 cultists and 30 humans. So if you kill the cultists, then you're on your way to doing both.
Okay, so let's see. I am 14 of 25 for deal crits to an enemy. 27 of 30 for on killing a human enemy.
Nice. I assume you got the cultists already?
Oh, yeah.
That was 10 of them. So yeah, so now you can just kill any blood eagle or whoever you want. Yeah, that's the nice part about that. Yeah.
$30 mole miners. Jesus. May not get that one done today. That's a lot of mole miners.
There's the cooked meat-based meals. I'm going to fast travel over there, I might as well crouch first.
Yeah, when you fast travel over there, you start a little bit back. There's like you'll get the majority of your cultists right there. There's between 6 and 10 there. It just kind of depends on you know, your luck. Oh, hey, Vic, come to my server.
Okay, well, I'm in the middle of a firefight. So give me a second.
Well, oh, okay. You aren't on your on your stream. Your stream must be a little behind. It looks like you're done. So that's why I asked.
Where are you? There you are. Gotcha. Oh. How many more? 2 more?
Well, that's 8 out of 10.
Okay, so you got 8. Good. Okay, so now due north of you is Old Mold Quarry. Do you see it?
Okay, I'm not seeing my brackets move any, so let's Quarry X3.
No, it's due north of you is drop site C2. You see that?
Due north of me is Pylon V13.
Okay, so due east of Pylon V13 is Old Mold Quarry.
All right, I haven't discovered it yet.
Okay, yeah, so go out and discover that. That's good for 3 things. There's several quests that take you out there, number 1. Number 2, it's a great place to hunt floaters when you need to. There's several out there. And just a little bit farther east than Old Mold Quarry is a large worship site for cultists, and there's usually 3 or 4 there. That'll get you your 10, and then I'll show you one more place. And these are good for when you're on a public server and somebody's cleared out a lot of the other places for cultists.
Of course, this doesn't get me any Mothman eggs.
No, but then you can go over there and get them. I just want you to have these places for in the future. Let me know when you're done, Vic. I'll tell you where to go.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, are you okay? So, are you on mine? Did you jump to mine or?
No, I jumped to Rob's. Yes, I jumped to yours.
Okay. I am due. I am way
I get
west
that, Zero.
over by. I'm
Better
way
to
west
get it all out of the
over
way now.
below Camden Park
I see you.
on the railroad track. Okay, so come fast travel to me. We've got 8 minutes before we lose our time.
Attention, possible agitator presence detected near breach site. Location must be cleared before breach can occur.
Okay, so have you done breach and clear yet? I'll explain it real fast if you haven't.
No, I
So-
don't think so.
Okay, so we go down there. There's a bunch of mole miners. There
Okay.
you go. That's why you're here. Kill all the mole miners, and then what's her name? What's the big drill's name? That you make friends with to get the gold. The big yellow drill. You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember
Okay,
the
as long as you know what I'm talking about, that's fine. Okay, so then she's going to pop up, and she'll have some things you can pick out of her, but periodically more mole miners will pop up. So it's basically a mole miner event, so you'll get a lot of your mole miners from this.
Okay.
I don't collect the stuff anymore because it's mostly ores and crap I don't need. So I just sit there and wait. So right down there, just kill all the mole miners you see. I'm not
That makes sense,
because
Zero.
I don't want your kills to go, but there's a bunch of them down there, so.
Oh, that certainly looks like Mothman worship over there.
It's all red with flames. There's several more on the other side of the building. I can see their diamonds. I'll get this guy to come up. They're all buried. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey.
Time for death and bakey.
Area clearance detected. Initiating breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to
The mother lode.
immediately.
Mother load. That's it.
Whoops. Pulled that one.
Where does she show up?
I'm trying to remember. I think right around this building, but I don't remember which side of the building, quite honestly. Over here, yep. And then you see how some of them are red?
Yes.
Some of them will turn green. Those you can open. Some of them will turn yellow. If you have the key from 𝐒𝐻, you could open the yellow ones. And supposedly those have better loot.
Additional applicators closing on breach site.
And as you do this, more mole miners will come.
If you do this, more will come.
Right.
Yeah.
Oop.
You and Costner will have that in common.
There we go. He doesn't count, so I killed him for you. But there are mole miners coming. There's one on the other side over here, too. Actually, there's 2 or 3.
Fuse containers unsealed. Material collection required.
Drop site C2 discovered.
Okay, yeah, and due north of you is Old Mold Quarry. Did you get that?
Already got that.
Okay, so due north of 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐼 is a place called Blake's Offering. It's right across the road from 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐿 Transmission.
You can't hear Draco and Marcus on my stream? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, no kid.
Well, Vic hasn't really been speaking a lot on my stream.
He's
He's
trying
been
to
listening
save his
to
bugs
Marcus.
right now. So.
Yeah.
But I've got full volume going through. Go ahead and say something, Marcus.
Hello. I am here. I am speaking.
He is the Marcus.
And
Yeah, he's...
yep.
All the way up. Yep, got it. Okay, got that one.
You said north of...
North of 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐼, right on the side of the road, there's Blake's Offering. If you know where 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐿 Transmission is, the radio.
I know where Blake's is.
Okay, so go. That'll be more of your.
I've got enough of the...
Yeah, but you need 30 humans, dude.
Okay, so just keep killing them for humans.
Yep. And then go get then whatever you have left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys over here for you. Then whatever you have, I think there's one underneath me, but oh, he's up on the hill. Stop shooting me, dick. I'm gonna if you don't stop, I'm gonna kill you, and then Vic won't get your death. Oop,
now you see, if you said that with a pirate voice, it would be, "Stop shooting me, dick."
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Procedures initiated. Final unloading call issued. Repeat. Last call to unload material.
2 more coming up the other side. 3 more, actually.
Did you see the short that I put in my firearms section on Discord the other day?
No, I didn't see that one.
There's a guy talking about if somebody's attacking you, don't aim for the head, aim for the pelvis, because the pelvis supports the body, and if you've compromised that, he is no longer a threat. Besides, it lets you shoot him in the dick. And I'm a small guy, so if I get the opportunity to hit you, I'm gonna shoot you in the dick. And he goes through this whole, 45 seconds of explaining why he's going to shoot you in the dick.
I emptied her out.
I'm trying to only kill the
I know.
exploding mole rats. I think I killed a mole miner. I didn't mean to.
All right,
But
I
was trying
think.
to.
Let me double check. I
Well, there's
think
another.
I may have gotten them all,
Okay.
or all that I need.
I hear one more over here
All right.
someplace.
Well, hold on just
my
a
side of
second.
the building.
Mole miner, mole miner, mole miner. No, I got them all.
Okay, well that was a mole rat. Okay, cool, good. So that worked out well. Good.
Is that someone who needs me to kick?
I love when they tell me they fear nothing right before I shoot them in the face.
Right.
Yeah. And usually, somewhere in these places, there's a workbench of some sort. Usually, but I don't actually see one here. Maybe it's.
Zero is not just in YouTube, he's also in Twitch.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Well, good. I'm glad that worked. Okay, so now the next one that pops up, there's like 3 or 4 locations for this event. So the next time this pops up, we can get Rob to come over and he'll get his. And he can also take out the mine too.
Okay.
But yes, YouTube has been weird lately. Tabs have been crashing on me on live streams.
Yeah.
Multiple live streams. When it first started happening, I thought it was because they were political live streams, but then Vic's live streams, VG's live streams, and those are far from political, so.
Gamer Aviator dropped earlier today too. Bless you, dude.
Thank you.
Really?
Full-on allergy season has hit the Vegas Valley. I'm not getting so much a buffering issue as I'll notice that if I'm if I'm trying to type into the chat, I'll notice a hiccup. And once I see that hiccup, I know the tab is going to crash. And then once the tab crashes, I can restore it and it'll be okay for another hour or so. And then I'll just start looking for the hiccup again.
Speaking of Vic trying to maintain his lungs.
Yep. Okay. Dump ammo. Scrap item. 119.
You know, Vic, you've lived a long life. You should just get yourself a mechanical one.
Yeah, I thought about it. Okay. Hey, kitty. Buddy.
Get yourself a Vader suit.
I'll just go full on cybernetic and just be done with it, you know?
Everything we know and love about V except for the chip trying to take over his brain.
It's Vic, only every once in a while he becomes homicidal.
Yeah. That's... There it is. Rank 28. Nice. I'm immediately going to jump into the season. Go to the new page.
Did you really come after me with a burning pitchfork?
And pick up my 10% score boost.
You must be stupid.
40% bonus. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We'll worry about the rest of the stuff later. Okay.
My friend was all the way up on the top of the bridge and got shot in the head. I'm going to look for the person that did it with a burning pitchfork.
Whatever floats your boat, dude.
Seems like such a good idea. Until you remember, whoever did it's got a rifle.
Right. Now the game's not telling me when I finish an actual fucking daily. What the fuck?
Do you have something stuck in the upper corner?
No.
Okay.
No. Matter of fact, Kitty just gave me like a thing of armor, I think. Yeah, Ghoul Slayer's heavy leather arm, left arm.
Is it not telling you about a daily or a weekly?
I guess that was a daily. But I'm tracking them all. So it's telling me you're 8 of 9, you're 9 of 9. But it used to be where, like, eat 10 candy. Okay, you just click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It may still be on 1 of 10 or 2 of 10, but it would tell you daily complete, and then you'd see how many points you were earning.
Right.
It's not doing that right now. Like, I just ate my 10 cooked meals. But I had to guess as to how many I actually ate. Because I clicked on several and I was waiting for it to pop up and say, oh, you're done. But it counted. 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 Oh, look. Now you get your points. Being stupid.
Yeah, I hate the...
All right. What else do I have? Kill a cryptid. Okay. Let's head down.
Ooh, you just dodged out of the way, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Where do you think you're going? I didn't give you permission to live.
I give you permission to bleed.
At last, I ascend. No, that's called falling down dead.
Yeah.
There was definitely somebody up on that hill shooting into town.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, let's see if I can make it through this.
Oh, you gonna go talk to Sarge?
No, I'm just going upstairs.
Oh, for the cryptid. Oh, okay.
What cryptid are you going after?
The one upstairs
Sarge.
from Sarge. Nope, it's gonna be a ghoul. Mainly because I don't hear it. Yep, glowing one.
Yeah, anytime I want that to be a Wendigo,
It never is.
it never is. Anytime I don't want it to be a Wendigo, it is. It's like the game is a professional mind reader.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were.
Nope, glowing one.
All right. Well, then, how about 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐢𝐴?
That's my next destination.
You can do it for free. I'm giving you the fast travels. Actually, let me see what it is, and I'll.
Or I'm just dying.
Oh no! Oh, and you really died too, huh?
Oh yeah. Like he punched me through the wall. I'm dying.
You weren't even just mostly dead.
Nope.
It is not here either. Go to the. No, it is. Yep. Wendigo at 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐢𝐴. Can I avoid him long enough to not die? Here we go. Okay.
All right, got my bag.
Oh, he's on a public team. Okay. I'm on top of 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐢𝐴. If you, yeah, you're already here. I hear you.
Where the
See,
fuck
he's
is he?
back. He's on the road right behind it. Coming up around front. Just stay at the exit. He's right below us here.
I got him. Right.
So, Rob, I would say the bottom of the, unless you already got one earlier, I would say the bottom of the White Spring Golf Club.
Bottom of the White Spring Golf Club.
So downstairs in
for
the
your
White
cryptid.
Spring Golf Club for your cryptid.
Yeah. I'll need to get one.
Well, you remember, it's free to fast travel to White Spring, and then
Oh, I know.
you can either run over there or like a cap or something to go to the other one.
All right. Next. I'm gonna have to go kill me a Scorch Beast, huh?
Yeah. I got so unlucky. I had to kill 5 or 6 of them to get one steak. I mean, the XP's worth it, but geez.
Well, I'm gonna head down to. I'm making my way down there.
I'm over encumbered. Is there a
I would just go. I would
here?
go to your pup tent and then go to V9 and be done.
Well,
You'll go there and
closest
you'll get
work
at least
bench?
2 or
I think
3
it's
that'll
in
pop
here.
up. That
I
should
also
be-
need the circuitry, so I'm making a pit stop on the way.
Oh, okay.
I just heard something growl.
How does that make you
Cat
feel?
Real... Oh wait, no.
What did you eat today?
Yeah, really.
I actually ate well today, so it wasn't me that growled. Nice. I didn't even know you could install Discord on a Xbox. How dare you walk up behind me while I'm scrapping stuff?
How does that make you feel?
Like shooting him in the face?
There you go. As long as you feel empowered to do that.
I was going to leave that cultist alive.
Right.
He did not have to die today.
Right. Sure.
I was done on my rampage.
Yes, because his VATS hit chance was not rising fast enough for him, so he was going to let him live.
Yeah.
I had already killed my 30.
Okay. That should be a decent.
I don't think Xbox would do that.
There's one from the hot plate. Three from the telephones. In other words, not nearly enough. Oh.
Oh, I forgot. You can't look at the inventory of the suits, the power armor that's on display. Bethesda, you vex me.
someone who needs me to kick their
I'll just scrap it. You're a good kitty. Yes, you are. I know you're going to be working on something extra special, aren't you?
All right, done with acid.
Nice.
Whew, almost rank 30.
Here's my Mothman egg omelet sold.
All right.
Now we go to the White Spring. And hopefully the big guy will be downstairs.
Now displaying current stock. Ready to initiate trading.
Game just crashed.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
How can I assist you today? Ready to exchange items.
106. What the hell am I still carrying? That ain't it. Here we go, rank 30.
Well, if it wasn't for bugs, I wouldn't know I was playing a Bethesda game.
I mean, it's right there in the name, Bugfesta.
I have joined a team.
May all your teams be wonderful.
All your base are belong to us. Good Lord. That was a long time ago. There are people watching this stream right now who didn't exist when that happened.
There are people in the stream going, "Okay, boomer."
Yeah.
Someone who needs me to kick their ass.
Oh, disease scorch beast.
Yeah, the disease scorched beef steak's got more flavor. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fly away from me. Rude.
I should probably crouch before I fast travel over there. Give myself at least a modicum of a chance to not be seen when I arrive.
Ow. Son of a bitch, that was fast.
I got lucky and the event procced for me earlier today, and where you have to protect the missile launcher, and all the scorched beasts come, and I had one that would not stop screaming at me. It just screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed. What a mess.
You felt like that was being lucky?
Well, I was lucky because it helps you get, you know, XP and all the pieces you need, because you do not get meat from a scorched beast as a guaranteed drop.
Ah. Hey, I just got lucky. The first ghoul I shot had a toothbrush. The second one had toothpaste.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem spotters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
Not here for you ghouls. I'm here for your girlfriend. And naturally,
yeah.
it's a deadly glowing one. See what I'm talking about, Vic? I need a Wendigo, and I get a glowing one.
Yeah, well, we checked a whole bunch of places before we got to the glow.
Yeah.
This game is like the drive-thru.
And they fuck you in the drive-thru. Suck on my quad railway, full fury.
Whoa, 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 this is a family stream, sir.
Was it brain that I needed or heart?
You need a steak.
Well, I got a
beast beat.
scorch beast brain.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's great for XP as a carnivore, but that doesn't count. You got to have scorched beast meat so you can make it into a steak.
Where's another cryptid at?
Well, you can always go to the Wendigo cave.
Ugh.
That's a long trip.
That's a long fucking trip.
Yeah.
You could always go back over to the medical place in Watoga. It may have respawned by now, but
Yeah, it might be a Wendigo upstairs by now.
Well, and we also killed the one. We also killed
The one at the antiques. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would go back and try them all again. And K-Max, I would try those 3 first.
I'm not familiar with the antiques one.
Appalachian Antiques. It's just a little north and a little west of Watoga. You can also try Vic's Lung. I'm sure it'll pop up here any second.
Yep.
That's definitely a cryptid.
Well, I mean, you could always try and find the Mothman. Because the Mothman's a cryptid too. So.
No, yeah. I mean, lots of things are cryptids.
Doesn't he show up at random though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess not any less random than a Wendigo right about now.
True.
Okay. So luckily the Scorch Beast steak is a weekly.
Right. Yeah, see, that's what I was telling you earlier. I had to kill... It was either... I killed 6 Scorched Beasts.
This is the wrong building.
I got 1 steak. Now, it was either the... I don't know if it was the 5th or the 6th one that I killed where I actually got the steak. But yeah, it sucks.
It's Watoga Emergency Services, right?
Yep.
Why it's not showing up on my map right now so I can fast travel directly to it, I don't know.
Because the game knows that's where you want to go.
I've fast traveled to it directly several times in the past. So I know that it actually has a map marker.
It's a cross.
But for whatever reason, it's not on my map right now.
Maybe that's the game's subtle way of telling you there's no Wendigo there.
Could be.
Oh, that would be my luck.
Well, then that would mean that they're paying Google to listen into your phone, you know?
Somehow I think Google would do it for free.
Oh no, Google charges them. They just listen to you for free.
Right, you allow them to listen to you.
Right. I love it how I have a several years ago at CES, I ended up with a free desktop monitor thing for Google Voice, Google Assistant, and it's got a microphone button on it, so you can turn the microphone off. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone to ask it a question, and it says, I could answer that question, but my microphone is turned off. Like,
then how did you know I asked a question?
yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, yeah, but I'm not listening, I promise. Okay.
All right. All the snallygasters are dead.
Years ago, I got a LG TV, and although it is not a smart TV, they had smart TVs at the time, but this one was not a smart TV.
Oh, what the? Wow.
And I was reading the schematic on it, and I noticed it had a microphone just like the smart TV.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, Why does this have a microphone? That doesn't make any sense. Municipal center, not municipal center. I want emergency services. There we are. And I went in and I tried disabling the microphone with software. And with the microphone off, it was still coming on with people talking in the room. You know, the little light would flicker when people talked in the room.
That's comforting.
Yeah, I just assume everything's listening to me, so I make sure to throw in some really good, juicy tidbits, periodically.
And
I don't
I was
assume
like,
I know.
this is not acceptable. So I opened up the TV, found the microphone, and desoldered it. And my wife was like, well, what if we need that to be there? I said, what do you need a microphone in your damn television for? We can't use voice commands. This model doesn't have them. So what possible use could we have with a microphone in our television that listens to us, but we can't tell it to do anything? She's like, I don't know. And ever since then, if I find like any new TV, first I make sure I don't buy TVs that are voice commanded. And then if I find there's a microphone, the first thing I do is I go in, and if I can't remove it from the main board, I just jab something sharp into the diaphragm.
You're
And-
hurting me, Dave.
It's a deadly glowing one. Yeah, I'm getting tired of the lack of Wendigo.
Well, you got two other places. You can do Freddy's House of Scares and the Wendigo Cave.
Have we done the antiques yet?
I don't know if he has or not.
I don't think he has. He's been dicking around trying to find out Watoga emergency services.
Oh,
Where's the antique center?
It's just outside of Watoga to the west, slightly north. So you see the Enclave event, Bots on Parade?
Yeah.
It is slightly to the left and down from that, like right underneath the tracks. It's the little-
Appalachian Antiques.
There you go.
It's there, but I haven't discovered it yet.
Okay.
well, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from the asylum. You can always do that.
I'm just gonna
Run!
leave Watoga.
Run, Forrest, run!
Hop, skipping, and jump from Watoga too.
So, do you guys know how Tom Hanks came up with the voice for Forrest Gump?
I don't, and I'm almost. No, I'm not almost. I am afraid to ask.
I'm afraid to ask because it's Vic, and I know
No,
the kinds
no.
of things he might say.
This is not a joke. This is actually from Tom Hanks himself.
Okay.
He was asked how. First off, how did you come up with the voice, the accent for Forrest, and then how did the actor young Forrest, how did he do so well to mimic you? And he said, "Oh no, you have it backwards. That is the natural speaking accent of that young actor." And we tried to come up with our own thing. But at the end of the day, I was like, why don't I just copy him? And so Tom sat down with that young man for 2 days and just asked him a bunch of questions, and then just sat there and listened to the answers and started repeating the words back. And he said he puts a hard G at the end of everything. It's parking. And I was like, oh my God, he fell right into Forrest Gump without even thinking about it. But it was the young actor portraying young Forrest that came up with the accent.
Oh, interesting.
And that kid is from like the backwaters of Mississippi.
Oh yeah, he is.
But yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah.
All the different ways to come up with a unique accent, and it was just like, hey, here's a 9-year-old, speak like him.
Yeah.
Wow, the sway on this ghoul's head is just enough to keep me off target. There we go.
All right, what am I looking for?
Hey, look, it's the antiques. Is the Wendigo normally inside?
Upstairs.
Oh, good.
Start killing his buddies. He'll come see you.
Need to give Tony a text. Okay, I'll give him a text. Does he need to hear from me right away, Ann, or can I hit him up after stream?
Okay. If let me know if you found one at the antique shop, Rob. If not, you're gonna fast travel to me, and I got one for you.
Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Something is growling upstairs. It's a Wendigo.
There you go. All right, I'll kill this other one.
Pipe is life, baby. Sniff. Whoa.
And the one I found was at Freddy Fears, by the way.
No, okay. Cool. Anybody want to come sniff the pipe?
Dude, this is a family stream.
I understand that.
Did she just ask if...
I didn't say sniff my pipe. I said the pipe. Thank you very much.
Where are you at?
You guys have like the most dirty minds.
Have you met us? I mean,
I know. Why do you think I said it like that? Of course I've met you. I saw the damn pipe sticking up out of the ground. I thought, how can I ask this in just such a way? I've got it. Let's go sniff the pipe.
Where are you?
Just north of the carnival, Tyler County Fairgrounds.
Oh, I see.
Come on, Rob.
I'm on my way.
Come on, Rob. You know you wanna.
I have to wait until the countdown goes because apparently there's some creature hidden nearby who might hear me fast travel.
On the opposite side, Vic, at the top, there's a little campground.
All right. I'm just outside the fairgrounds.
South side or north side? Probably south side.
I'm on the south side, yeah.
Yep, got to come all the way to the north side. If you have Twin Darling Sisters Lab, that's the closest fast travel point to me.
Come on, goddammit.
Do 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 do.
I think you're too far north. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah,
You
I
just
found the
passed-
insult, but
Oh yeah. He got me a minute ago. Is it sparkling for you?
no.
Oh damn.
No,
Does he have the note on him at
He
least?
does have a note on him.
Okay. But it's not shooting stuff out of the pipe?
Pipe is life.
Right.
read.
But it's
Pipe
not
is life.
nothing coming out of the pipe? Damn.
No.
Nope, the pipe is just a pipe.
Okay, so normally what happens is there's like a smoky flame coming out of the top of it, and when you sniff, you walk up, it says sniff, and if you sniff the pipe, it kind of looks like a more psychedelic version of what happens when you drink a 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭, except that you don't actually fast travel anywhere or anything. Sorry. I
Okay.
didn't realize it would, I didn't realize if I did it, it would turn it off for you guys. Sorry about that. I thought it was like, it worked for everybody who showed up, but I guess not.
No.
What's
All right,
funny
what do I
is
have left?
if you do the test your metal event up at the for the Raiders up there at Middle Dome, inside one of the pipes you can hide in from the thing, somebody's scribbled in chalk on the inside of the pipe. Pipe is life.
Is that someone who needs me to kick
All right, well,
All right
Hold
then.
on, turn-
no pipe sniffing for you guys.
Nope.
You're on restriction.
Alhoon.
Sup, Alhoon? Yeah, surface to air. That's the event I was talking about with the Scorched Beasts.
Oh.
It's a
All
great
right.
one for XP.
Yeah, too bad we're not on an actual team that would give us bonus XP.
Showing to-
You can leave. Start your own.
I
Fine with
did.
that.
But you guys were on another team, so you couldn't join mine. You won't be able to join us for Phasmo? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, 6 more Radaway. Shut up, Gutsy.
I'm answering a text message from Tony. He's having a memory issue. I normally rely on a resource page to reset the memory clock speed in Task Manager, and I can't remember the exact step to do it. His memory speed is, he's got 3600 speed, right? But Task Manager is seeing it at 2133, well, basically 2400.
Speed, yeah.
And because of that, he's having strange issues with the system. When we got it back up to the actual speed of the memory, his system was working fine. For some reason, when he came home from work today, it was back down at base speed, and he's having issues connecting. So he wants to get it set back up, and I thought I sent him the resource page that I use to reference that stuff, but I didn't. And of course, during stream is not my usual time to go fishing for my resource pages.
Right.
You'd be the better one to ask off the top of your head if you remember how to do that.
I don't do it in Task Manager. I hard set it in the
BIOS.
Yeah, he's done it in BIOS, and it's not.
Okay, then he's got other problems.
Taking it in Windows.
Okay, but then he's got other problems. First thing I would do is.
I think it's a motherboard problem.
Right, I would reset the BIOS and update it if possible, and then set you, because the Windows should not be changing your memory speed.
No, it shouldn't.
What's your last one, puppy dog?
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Tony and I both believe that his board is borked 0. Are we switching servers?
Nope.
Or just Draco is taking over the team?
Well, he wants to have a casual team that does XP, so.
Because I think I accidentally was made team leader. Nope, yet. So let me promote Vic to leader.
I didn't think it was hard to.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their...
I'm just gonna join Faentur. Oh, fuck, or not. Convert team to public. There we go. Casual.
Because we're still on a private server, aren't we?
Yeah. There. Now we're a public team. Send a team invite to Faentur.
As soon as I'm done fast traveling.
No problem. I am going to come up here. Crater.
Yeah, I'm not.
Good day to you.
Ooh. I can buy the military cryo freezer.
Where'd you go to find that?
At Crater. I didn't know what kind of like friendly, neighborly. I didn't know what rank you needed to be with them.
I think it's friendly. I think
It's at least whatever rank I am. So.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's not too hard.
I don't think Tony's on the stream right now.
Well, Hoon, I hope everything's okay and you and the family are taking a lovely trip over the weekend.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I hope it's all for fun and not for not for issues. So,
Yep.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna buy this military cryo freezer and the company team machine because I'm tired of not having the fucking team machine.
Yep.
Never believe it when someone says it's a quick job. Only quick jobs are when you kill first and ask questions later. That's not me.
Oof. God,
All right.
that was
Yep.
painful.
Yep.
Right. Nice.
But it's nice when you now have never spoiling food and
Is Mortimer the one who sells it?
Yes.
I don't have the rep to buy from Mortimer.
At
Oh,
all?
well, actually, it says only the leader can do this action. So maybe I have to go in a separate instance.
Or just come back outside and then enter solo.
Yeah. Well, that would be a separate instance.
I don't think it's an instance thing, but
Well, I'm outside anyway, so
Yeah, I got kicked.
yeah, it's an instance thing. And just being in there that little bit of time, I was having issues.
Oh, that inside thing is just screwing with you, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Are you still trying to work out with the controller?
No, I'm back on keyboard and mouse.
all that for an assassin's gobsmacker.
And I am friendly with the raiders and neighborly with the settlers.
I have no idea what my rating is with the Raiders. They were happy to see me before. He does let me trade. I can buy the company tea machine, but I'm not because I don't want to spend that gold right now. Military cryo free. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough gold. Minerva is going to be showing up in 2 days. And I have to check to see which capacitor she's got.
I could probably tell you that right now. Give me a second here. Where is Minerva.com? She will be back in 1 day, 15 hours, 19 minutes. She will have the Hellstorm missile launcher, the solar set, T40 or T65 set, and nothing for the plasma caster. Oh, hold on here. Gauze. Aligned sniper barrel for the plasma caster. Calibrated capacitor for that, but that's just a box mod. Oh no, I guess it's the plans to make the box mod.
That's the plans, yeah.
Yeah, and then the pulse capacitor. Which capacitor are you looking for, Rob?
I think it's the calibrated one.
Yeah, it's not the pulse one, because the pulse one is just for the.
Let me pull up my. I have my reference open right now. Calibrated capacitor.
Calibrated capacitor is 150 gold bullion.
That's the one that I'm supposed to be choosing. Oh, that or the prime if I want to do lots of damage to Scorched.
And she does not have the prime one.
Right.
No, the prime one's a drop. I don't think you can't buy the prime one. It's a drop from the queen.
You can buy it.
I've never seen her has it.
She does have it sometimes. And what's his name sells it as well.
Yeah, they all sell it. Yeah.
But
yeah,
Minerva
150 gold bullion. That's what's going to set you back.
So I need to save 150 for the calibrated capacitor. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yes. That's the one that he's recommended. So that is the correct one that I'm supposed to be looking for that. While I'm here, let me throw a...
and if anyone's
link up
interested,
for
she's
yours.
also going to be selling the plans for the Crusader pistol for 2,000 gold bullion.
Yeah, lots of people have been saying, "Oh, you should get it. It's great. You should get it." It's still just a Crusader pistol, folks. Even if they made it twice as strong as it used to be, it's still just a pistol. For 2,000 bullion. All right. So before I leave here,
Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
that's like saying, you know, I can buy a gold-plated Glock for $75,000, or I can buy the same Glock. Hey, Reese, welcome aboard. For $75 without the gold. Well, guess which one I would buy. Now I know I can buy that cryo freezer. And it's the military cryo freezer I want, not the that's the one that does the full freezing, right? The
Yes.
lasts forever.
As long as the word freezer is in the name, you're good. Let's see how big our freezer is.
Do they have to be wired?
No.
All right, where are you at, cat? Good kitty. Put my junk away. Do I have anything to cook?
Okay, this thing's a little bit chunkier. Build that.
Any unusual ammo to put away? No? Good. Alright, I just learned this plan and it is not in new. That's great. What does it normally show up under?
For what?
The freezer.
It shows up
Under.
appliances.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, like the toaster and the toaster oven and the toaster strudel and the toaster waffles.
Waffles.
I know it. The minute I said it, I was like,
But I haven't had waffles in forever. Oh, that's cool. The little animation for the freezer. Kind of cool.
oh, you've never seen it.
No.
What's really cool? Put your tea machine on top of the freezer.
All right, hold on. Oh, I can make brain bombs. Ooh, then I could freeze the brain bombs. All right, I made one brain bombs.
50, by the way. It holds 50 items, so it's even better in that way too.
Nice.
Because I think the normal cooler isn't anywhere near that big.
No, I think it's 25.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it. Fits right in.
It doesn't go nowhere.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm seeing it in the background. I can still
when
see
I
the
put stuff on top of mine, it goes up and down. That's weird. It goes with it. That's
Yeah.
what was cool.
Well, I guess yours is just better than his.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, I think my cat gave me a Ghoul Slayer's pool cue.
Nice. All right. Well,
My cat just gave me. Oh my God, kitty! I just got 3 weapons from my kitty cat. 4 weapons from my kitty cat. Holy moly! The heck?
Holy colon, Batman.
Yeah.
Jesus, doesn't your ally do anything else than sit around and fucking plunk away?
No, she doesn't.
I got. Well, if you've got other things to do, she'll do them. She'll.
Every time I come by here, she's playing.
That's because he hasn't given her anything else to do. She'll bowl. Like I've got the bowling alley.
I have the arm wrestling machine, the weight bench.
Yeah,
and
she doesn't. She does them all. They're not. Yeah, she can't. Maybe she can't path to them, but she does them all. 2-shot radium rifle, 2-shot 50 cal machine gun, mutant's short action lever revolver,
lever action revolver. He's making volcanic revolvers.
Wow.
And Aristocrats the Dragon. That's what my cat just gave me. Holy cow.
He's making guns not even in the game.
So rude.
Ready to exchange items.
Okay, let's see.
I hate you, robot.
The robot loves you.
Now displaying current stock. Ready to initiate trading.
The robot doesn't love me. He torments me. He vexes me.
How can I assist you today?
All right. Rob, you still at your base?
No, I'm at the White Spring.
Oh, never mind then. I ain't going anywhere near there. I have your fixture for you.
Ooh, I'll be back in a second. I was just going into the laundry room. Just need some Abraxo. And luckily there's a lot of it laying around.
Lean back and take a deep breath. It'll all be okay.
Because you guys didn't clear it out.
Didn't need to. Found enough shit just laying around. Oh, I was picking up other shit.
On my way right now. And how you doing, Reese? Thank you very much, sir.
You are very welcome, sir.
Fixer, where have you been? I've missed you.
Now, if you have an appearance that you can put on it, any appearance, that'll fix your problem. Or put a legendary effect on it, so at least it says, "Hey, this is a legendary item. Are you sure you want to scrap it or sell it?"
All I can put on it is the default appearance.
Yeah.
And you've already put better paint on it, so. What? You've got the quick magazine on it. I can put the perforating magazine on it. Perforating is better than quick, right?
It depends.
Perforating is armor. Pen.
Okay, you've got the true long barrel on there. Which is probably the best one. Who's shooting at what?
It was a Mirelurk King.
Okay, you've got the powerful automatic receiver on there.
Which is the best automatic receiver that I have.
Right. Does rate of fire 75, damage 49. I have the Scorched Killer's receiver, which is lower rate of fire, higher damage. True receiver, lower rate of fire, higher damage.
But the true receiver is semi-automatic, right?
Yeah, single fire.
Yeah.
Ready to exchange items.
Yeah, you've definitely got the fastest. You've got the true long barrel, which I think
Displaying current stock.
the stabilized long barrel is the same weight. The standard long barrel has lower VATS accuracy, so that's not worth using. And I'd have to switch my cards, but I can do the aligned long barrel, which would give me higher VATS accuracy, lower AP cost, and lower weight. So definitely want to switch cards and upgrade to that. You've got the best stock choice on there already. I'm thinking the perforating magazine. Perforating's better than piercing, right?
Well, it'll tell you down at the bottom what bonus you're getting. You don't even have to actually put it on, but it'll tell you what the difference is.
Okay, it's piercing would increase my reload speed, or improve my reload speed.
It's armor pen. That's what you're doing there. One is 10, one is 20, and one is 40.
Piercing is 20, perforating's 40.
Yep. And stinging is 10, I think, something like that.
Right, and I gave you the quick one because it's a 30% reload speed. 30% faster reload speed.
Okay. That's why it says something about the reload speed when I am looking at the different magazines.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Radaway or Radags?
I didn't go looking for a single one. I just ended up collecting them by killing a bunch of super mutants and whatever I ran into.
Yeah.
For that one. Before I even thought about it, I was at like 2 away from being done.
Yeah, I'm 9 of 15, so the circuitry's the pain in the ass one.
Well, let's see if I can. How many legendary mods do I have laying around? I have a bunch.
This is the wrong build.
All right, let's give it 3 random mods and see how I turn out.
Now, what are you looking for?
Well, you know me, I'm a full health build, so I'm not looking for anything that's going to turn me into a bloodied player, so I'm not super familiar with all the impacts that we have from the mods. Let's take a look at some of the things I've already got that I know have been helpful. Instigating on my sniper rifle has been very useful to me.
Yeah, but not on an automatic weapon.
On an automatic, that's not really been
They're not
useful.
designed to kill in one bullet for the most part, right? They're designed to kill in many.
Vampires might be useful on an automatic weapon.
Yeah, it'll heal you, but it'll never do more damage. But, yeah.
No, it doesn't need to do more damage. To just
you want aristocrats because that's up to 50% damage.
Right. Okay, aristocrats would be a good one. Quad wouldn't be terrible.
Quad's good no matter what build you're doing. More bullets in the gun means less time you have to reload.
And I don't know how Onslaught works yet, but Furious doesn't sound like it's a bad deal.
No, if you're going to go Onslaught at all, then Furious is definitely what you want on that kind of weapon, as an automatic weapon for sure.
Well, even if it's not automatic.
No, but the thing is they're just better weapons for that. If you're going to do that, you want something that hits heavier, slower.
But it's not like I have an infinite level of legendary modules to spend. So if I put 3 on it, it's going to cost me 15.
Well, you have to put 3 on it anyway because you can't change no stars. You can't use box mods on no stars. You have to have an existing star. So you might as well just do it and see what you get.
Fucking get out of here. I can't run West Tech. God damn it.
All right, let's see what I got here. I got suppressors, vital, and VATS optimized.
All right.
someone who needs me to kick their ass?
It's really limiting when you can't go into interior spaces.
Yeah, I mean I have the same problem, but just the frequency is so much higher with how often you're getting it.
I got to the first super mutant in West Tech, and I had to jump and skip to try and move again.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, get the hell out right now. Well, I still can before I have to fast travel to get out. It's not cool, man.
Okay, as far as box mods go, I do have a 1-star Aristocrats in my stash.
Are you going to go Onslaught? Are you going to do that whole game mechanic? It's good.
I
mean, it's
I
really
don't.
good.
I'm not familiar with Onslaught. I don't know.
Now, see,
how it works.
but you can't do both. Because most likely, Rob, your primary gun is still going to be your sniper rifle, yes?
Right now it is, yeah.
Yeah, you were going for a rifleman build, is my point.
Yeah.
Okay, which means that you want to run reverse onslaught.
Right. If you're going to be a rifleman, yep.
Reverse onslaught works great for single bullet at a time.
Yep. Slow weapons. Yep.
Right. Okay. Onslaught works for fast weapons because it helps you build stacks quickly and you gain like 5% damage for each stack that you build. And you can have up to like 30 stacks. Right. So it's a bunch of extra damage. But reverse onslaught works exactly like it sounds. You start with a bunch of stacks, and every time you hit, you remove a stack or two if you're also using explosive, you know? And then you're rebuilding stacks of onslaught in between shots. Whereas onslaught, automatic weapons, you're building stacks with each hit that you make. So you get more powerful the more you shoot, whereas with reverse onslaught, you're at your most powerful when you're careful and slow and methodical with your shots.
All right.
So Aristocrats may be perfect for you for your fixer.
For single shot, yeah.
No. For his automatic, it may be fine. Aristocrats. Aristocrats, right. Whereas he would want like Furious on his sniper rifle. For the reverse onslaught.
Well, the Furious is Furious does two. Furious used to do one thing, now it does two, right? It does two things. Number one, it gives you the same thing it always did, which is 5% extra per hit on every target until you miss, up to 50% damage. The second thing it now gives you,
hey, Rory, welcome aboard.
it gives you 5 or 10 extra stacks, but it still requires either renegade or either guerrilla or gunslinger to turn on the onslaught mechanic to start getting stacks.
Sure.
So Furious doesn't matter whether it's, no matter fast or slow, it gives you more stacks and it gives you it gives you damage boost the more accurate you are in a row. So
you think it's worth it to put the Aristocrats on in place of the
certainly anything's
suppressors?
better than suppressors, yeah. Suppressors isn't doing you any good at all. The whole point is to kill the people before they start shooting at you. So suppressors isn't doing you any good unless you're going to use that thing on, you know, big boss style enemies, you know, where you're figuring you're going to get shot at a bunch.
No. That's not my play style.
Right.
So I would click on suppressors and replace it with aristocrats.
Right. Now, as long as you've got above, what is it, 32?
This will replace the current legendary mod and increase the crafting cost. This will prevent the item from being traded.
Right. So once you mod it with a box mod, you can no longer trade it.
There we go. Now it's
Shit.
untradeable. That's fine with me.
Yeah, so if you ever want to make a weapon for somebody and it to have specific mods, you need to give them the weapon and the mod boxes. Don't put the mod boxes on it, because then you can't transfer it, even between characters on the same account. Ask me how I know.
Huh.
I can guess how you know.
Mm-hmm. Ask me if I'm salty as fuck about it. Mm-hmm.
I can taste the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do I get left in dailies? Eat cooked meals. I've been doing that as we go. Collect Radaway or Radex. I've been doing that as we go. That's weekly. Where is Vic hiding his home?
Right in the middle of the divide, just north of West Tech.
Did you fat finger again, Odd? Or did it auto-corrupt you? I still love the way you've got this.
Thanks.
Zero says you sounded so salty. He can smell the sea.
It doesn't hurt no more, cause you be dead. Oh, fell through the APC. That was rude.
You fell through the APC.
No, the scorch that I was trying to loot.
Oh, oh, you fell inside it. I hate when they do that.
See if I can get to it from this one. I can, yay. Loot nearby.
You know how normally the you go to fast travel to somebody and it'll say kick instead of fast travel?
Oh no.
This time it wasn't trying to make me kick you, Vic. It had me all the way down at report player.
Oh shit.
I was like, whoa.
It's a bit aggressive.
That's some extreme shit.
Draco Invictus guy. He's really nice.
Yeah.
That's some extreme shit.
I'm going to report him. He gave me a fixer.
Yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I
Report.
guess, yeah.
Probably another hour, a little more.
Nice fixture you got there.
Yeah, this Draco guy gave it to me.
Cool.
What a nice guy. I should probably report him.
You should probably report his...
I just reported him for giving me a fixer.
Sick. I'm just wandering around trying to find Radaway and Radex and shit. Because I can't go inside anywhere. No.
Rad X on the table in here.
I like how he says in here, like you didn't just say you can't go inside anything.
It's in a tent. He's in.
I know. That's why I said.
And I'm purposely not taking it off the table because I can go inside places. I'm trying to not be a dick to good old Vic. I mean, since I reported him and everything.
Right, it's the least you could do.
Just imagine how nice he would have treated you if you could have put a paint job on it for him. Jeez.
Oh, I know. He would have flat out asked for a ban at that point.
Dear Bethesda, this man made me a fixer. He also put an Enclave paint job on it. Please ban him for life.
I hate the Enclave. Ban that bastard.
Yeah, as everything at his camp.
Everything at my base is Enclave. Yeah. I run around in an Enclave uniform when I'm not in a Chinese stealth suit.
Right back.
Too funny.
The real kick in the teeth here is the airport terminal probably has a ton of Radex and Radaway in it.
Mm-hmm.
I have an effed up box of sugar bombs for you.
Nice.
Nick.
So empty paint cans have no lead.
Right. Only the ones that say blue paint or red paint or whatever.
Baseballs have cork.
That totally makes sense for this world.
Well, baseballs in our world used to have cork. Now they've got a little rubber ball in them.
I'm surprised the bats don't have cork in them too.
Well, it depends on whose bat you're checking.
Right.
It wants me to register for responder training because I showed up here.
Just say Mo.
Sweet bean.
Somebody left their rib cage and pelvis in their footlocker. You are not going to be an effective responder without those.
You're definitely going to be something, though.
Upstairs in the Quonset hut, there's a Rad-X on the counter next to the microscope.
All right. Here's a Rad-X there too. I'll go grab that last one from up there in the Quonset hut. That'll be all I need.
393. 393.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stairs in the Quonset. There we go. 15 of 15.
Good. Hey, Spend, welcome aboard. How are you doing?
Oh, looks like we're doing collision course. That's all right. Easy enough.
Sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a Scorch Beast.
No, he just cruises by really quick and then takes off. Little bitch.
He's got better things to do than screw with us.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I can't complain. Spend having a good time playing some games.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
That one's behind the wall. There we go. You okay, Vic?
Oh, yeah. I'm just still dealing with this damn cough. Luckily, though, when I lay down tonight, it'll go away after about 10 or 15 minutes. So it hasn't been affecting me much at night for sleeping purposes, which is nice.
That's good. I used to get those chest colds. Laying down was the worst time.
Oh, yeah.
Attention responders. cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Do not shoot down the cargo bot.
A lot of people try that.
Yeah. I mean, you see a cargo bot, you go, oh, look, it has a little diamond on it. I should shoot it.
Thankfully, it just drops the car. It just drops the box, and you can go over there and get it.
Right.
It doesn't cause it to fail or anything. Thankfully.
Plasma Goo. I wonder if that was his given name or the name he took when he became a rock star.
Oh, that one had two tin cans. Nice.
2 of them, huh?
That means more bullets. I'm okay with that.
I know this character's not going ghoul. I'm considering I have a low-level character that sits around doing nothing. I'm considering making her a ghoul. Just to see what the storyline is.
There's all my circuitry. Nice. Ooh. Well, and my last weekly challenge is just going to have to wait for another day, I think.
What's your last weekly?
Sell scorched beef steak to an NPC vendor. There's just no guaranteed way to find scorched beast meat, you know?
No, because they don't all drop it.
Exactly. Blood pack and a stim pack.
Bull, because they're all made out of it.
Right. You'd think I'd be able to get one good piece of meat off of a frickin' scorch beast.
I put a drop bag in your pup tent, Vic.
Okay.
And there's a sugar bombs for you in it. So
oh, cool.
You should hop on over.
I'll get down there momentarily. As soon as I'm done drumming.
You're killing the audience, man.
I'm sure.
There's a dead body right next to you on stream. That's why.
Yeah. All right.
It's not the lack of vendors, it's the lack of scorch beasts guaranteed to drop you a piece of meat.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
I've fought scorch beasts and had them drop me 2 brains and 0 meat. Like to know where that second brain came from.
Out its butt.
Yeah, I was gonna say from its butthole. Out away.
Speaking of meat, do I have anything to cook? Reese!
Ooh, grab some.
No cookies.
Grab some fun guy.
Somebody's having fun with the scorch beast right now. From all the green blasts, I'd say it's Marcus, but I don't think he's over that way.
I am.
Oh, it is you? Oh, hello, kitty.
Automated message to phone.
Here, let's get some of these quests off the screen.
Air missile battery has powered up. Please be advised that infield repairs may be required to get the ASAM fully operational. Good hunting. End of message.
So what do we still got left? Still eating cooked meals. There we go. What do I got to sell? Oh, that's about to expire.
Scorched if the barrels don't get you. Rats will. Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Nope.
Bones and liver.
Come here.
What the hell are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here?
A Scorch just ran through the train station at Watoga
Oh,
with a Bowie
I thought I
knife.
got one, but I didn't. Yep. That's my fourth one. No goodie. No cookie.
Don't say that too loud. Your puffers will be like, Cookie, what?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. She abandoned me early.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat what you said because I'm wearing headphones tonight. They can't hear.
They can't hear me say cookie? Oh,
Nope.
darn.
Not even if you yell.
I don't know. Dogs are pretty famous for their hearing.
Not these two lazy ones.
The dog looks over at you, puts its paw on your leg, and goes, "Yeah, I heard him."
Yeah.
They wish. Yeah, apparently the other day maintenance knocked on the door for 20 minutes. And these two said nothing. They were like, hey, yeah, Dad's asleep. Oh, campfire tales. I'm doing campfire tales. Well, I'm going to campfire tales. I'm the only one going right now. We're on a private server.
Yeah.
I think 3 of us can do campfire tales.
Now hold down the fort till we kill the Scorch Beast. Because this thing doesn't want to fight. It wants to shout and run away.
I will stand here and
Fifth one.
not die from the mongrels.
No, a heart. And an
Yep, go ahead.
overeater's leather chest piece.
I got a furious Deathclaw gauntlet.
Ooh.
Shouldn't that be a furious Scorch Beast gauntlet?
You'd think.
My cat gave me like 6 weapons at once. I'm no longer physics in this game, and me, and I'm not gonna worry about it.
I'm no longer physicsing this game.
Yep. So I just killed 5 Scorched Beasts, no steak.
Rude.
I'm just doing it for you because I've already done it for me. Three lungs, 2 hearts, and a liver. I never said I ate liver.
Yeah, I still can't eat liver.
I really despise liver. My dad
Yep.
was a liver eater, and the way he liked liver was like punishment.
When I was a kid, my mom hated liver, but she was a big proponent of, if somebody cooked dinner,
Yes.
you ate it, right? It didn't matter what it was,
Well, that was how it was in my house. You had
Yeah.
2 choices for dinner: eat or go hungry.
Yeah, exactly. but except for liver, because my mom detested liver. And one of my earlier memories, you know, as a slightly older child, was my father cooking liver in the kitchen, the dog being ecstatic about this, and my mom and I having Taco Bell as a picnic with a blanket on the living room floor, and not liver.
Now, my mom, you know, whatever was being made, we ate. That was my mom's rule. And
Yeah,
there
again,
was no
everything
getting
in my
around
house,
it.
The only meal that ever did not go that way was liver.
Because mom didn't like it.
Right, because mom hated liver. My mom hated liver.
And as soon as my dad did the only useful thing in his life, when he went to church and never came back, we stopped having liver.
That's a little dark, but okay, yeah.
Lung.
And now I'm told there are other ways to prepare liver.
Brain.
Nice.
But after having lived through the minimum once a month that my dad demanded liver the way that he made it, or made my mom make it, I never want to experiment with the other ways to make it.
That's funny. Yeah, my dad made liver like twice in my life, and has made it the second time. He says that's the time that I remember is like the second time he ever made liver in the house. The first time I don't remember, and my mom told him, "I will never eat it. I'm sorry." And so he made it full well knowing that, you know, she wasn't going to eat it. And then I don't remember him ever making it again.
We got less than a minute and a half left before the scout leader won't speak to us.
All right, heading that way.
Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I get less than cucumbered.
Yeah, my mom used to make liver and onions.
Yeah, that's what my dad was making.
Apparently, you can marinate the liver in various
No, I
different
can't.
things.
No, I can't.
Well, no, you can't. But apparently, there's a way to marinate the liver in various things, beer or buttermilk or other things that completely change the character of the meat.
Anything that kills the taste, yeah, that'll work. Bourbon, vodka, I don't care. Something.
All right, start it, Rob.
Pioneer scout. I wake up one night in a cabin and I see that I'm alone. Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding. But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up. But the shadows are reaching for me. They're
Cow's tongue is just fine. Very different than liver. How How often do I get to use this thing?
True.
Scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them.
Yeah, my mom would make liver and onions, and I would drown that shit in ketchup, and it still wouldn't mask the taste.
I know, because it took my brother. He stayed out past dark one day and went missing. But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them, keep watch, we laugh, drink, and share secrets with each other all into the night.
Guess you gotta get closer to the campfire.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire. The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I track in to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
You'd think firewood would be easy to find around here.
I already found 3 bundles.
Yeah, I've gotten through 2 trees worth. We're missing. There it is.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire. But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all the scouts in darkness. Oofta! I'm so
Oofta!
sorry to the tale, but we haven't.
Oofta!
Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
I didn't see anything. I hope you guys do, because I sure as heck didn't see
Well, I
any.
picked up the 3 things that I've found so far. I can only remember where some of them are.
Oh, lunchbox.
All right, now gather around.
There we go.
There was a holotape amongst the missing campers' belongings. Let's give a listen and see what we can find. It was easy to slip away when the fire went out. Easier than I thought. Right about now, the rest of the scouts will be scared out of their minds, thinking I've fallen prey to some creature of the night. Well, maybe I will. Something's out there. Telling the story seems like the only way to prove it to them. Girl in the story? That's me. I wrote it and uploaded it to Penny myself. No one believes me about the monster, so I had to do something. Something got my brother Ronnie. Something got my camp counselor. And now... What is that? Mia? No. No, it can't be!
So, honey, I heard you were working for Bethesda. What'd you do today? Scream.
Right.
Wendigo. Behind you, Vic.
When to go down? When to go down?
Well, if you needed your encrypted, there you go.
Yeah.
I finished all my Rad-X and Radaway with him.
Nice. Ooh.
Aristocrat short plasma pistol.
Okay, campers. When you go out hiking, don't forget the buddy system. Little Layla really frightened Circuits running off like she did.
You get an executioner short gamma gun.
Win. I got a nocturnal walking cane. That's not even worth the weight of carrying it back.
It's just so nice to have campers scampering around here again. Would you look at that? Guess all the way up here? Awful cute.
Now, see, I would absolutely take Penny as a dweller in my camp.
Well, would you just look
Oh,
at
hell
this?
yeah.
Oh, how precious.
She's just so damn upbeat in that, like, watch out or I'll throw you in the wood chipper kind of way, you know?
Right. In that kind of crazy Canadian kind of way.
Yeah, she's got that kind of Midwest thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does.
3.
Poor old Bearsy. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah. With me standing next to it as reference.
Now, who remembers the Pioneer Scout motto? Say it with
Yeah,
me.
poor old Bearsy.
Upwards. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Poor old Bearsy would rip your head off and do things down your neck.
Right.
Well, gentlemen, it is nearly 9.
Yep.
The vendor is sold out.
Here in Appalachia,
Nice.
The script machine is but a couple of things shy.
I am going to hit
So
the
I
script
think,
machine.
yeah, I think I am going to call it an evening. Sorry, I killed as many scorched beasts as I could find for you
That's
guys.
all good. It's a
And I was
weekly, so
thinking- Yeah, and I was thinking that I hit the bad luck with having to kill like 3 or 4 to get my steak. What did I just kill out there between you and me? What, 6 or 7 at least?
right.
And no steak.
I had to kill
By
a
the way,
scorched beast.
that's no steak. Either one of us searching them, so that's
Right.
technically double, right? Yeah.
I had to kill a scorched beast for DNA yesterday.
Yeah.
And the thing was flying overhead. I got it down to like a quarter health. And then I got swarmed by scorched.
And then it flew away.
It flew not even out of rifle range, right? But I was busy shooting the scorched, so it wasn't my primary target. It completely healed over the 20 seconds that I wasn't shooting at it.
Right. That
It's
sounds
like,
about right.
Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yes, it does.
I've got to run a lot more events. I'm down to just 28 treasury notes.
Oh God, I don't even know how many treasury notes I have. I never think to put them in the machine.
Well, if you're maxed out on bullion, there's no point in putting them in the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent some because I bought for one of my characters, I bought the T machine and the freezer with gold, and so I've got a few to put back in there. But
can you buy gold items and transfer them to your other character?
Nope. No, nothing that is bought with bullion. I don't believe there's anything bought with bullion that is transferable, period. If you try to drop it or put it anywhere other than your stash box, it's well, obviously a weapon stand or whatever, but it's it tries to delete it from your inventory.
All right. I will be right back, gentlemen. Well, you have a good night, Marcus.
Yeah, and I'm heading out too, Rum.
Well, you have a good night, Vic.
You
I will
too,
be
my
right
friend.
back.
Yep. All right.
I'm going to run around just a little bit longer.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me, too, because I'm tired of this cough. So I will catch you guys on Thursday. We're back with more Foundation on Thursday. It is a new map because I had to start over because I could not get the cloud save to sync and I had to do something. So I just said, screw it, I'm starting over. So I didn't get us exactly where we were, but it's a different map. It's way laid out differently. I did get us moved forward so that we're not just repeating the same stuff over and over. But yeah, it'll be a good time. And until then, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day in my life. See ya.